Jesus is the only begotten Son. I don't know whether you have a different catechism, but in the Anglican catechism it says Jesus is the only begotten Son, begotten, not made. You remember reading that?
Yeah, John 3:16.
No.
Oh, but in the catechism, we don't have those kind of teaching classes.
But now, based on John 3:16, they say Jesus is the only begotten Son, begotten, not made. Now, when you said begotten, well, look, you say we can explain, or you say understand. I say, is this what you mean? Because begetting is an animal act. It belongs to the lower animal functions of sex. Are you attributing such a quality to God, Mark? I say, no, I don't mean that. You see, you'll try and explain to me what you understand or what it means. Right? But I says, you see, Mark, you are creating a problem with me now. See, with my people now. We have an understanding when you say begotten, begetting in English is an animal act. It belongs to the lower animal functions of sex. Can you attribute such a quality to God? You say, no, I'm not saying that. We say, whatever explanation. But now, when you say begotten, not made, now you're going out of your way to emphasize what it actually means. Begotten, not made. John, my son. Suppose he visits me a number of times, he creates a respect for me, although we are at variance. But still he respects me, I respect him. And I say, John, my son, my son. And if you know our family is better, I visit him at home one day with my friends, and I'm asking his mom and dad, where's John, my son? He said, no, he's just gone out to be back just now. And John returns. And we Eastern people, like Arabs and Jews, we embrace one another, and we kiss one another. Right? We sit down to chat. My companion, who doesn't know our relationship, is asking me, is he really your son? I said, no. This young man, he loves me like a father, like an old uncle, like a grandfather. He calls me dad, grandpa, whatever he calls me, and I call him a son. No problem, John, no problem. I know John won't object, his mom and dad won't object. But instead I said, yes, he's my begotten son. Now if he understands English, he knows what it means. I said, yes, he's my begotten son. What am I saying? He said, uncle, what did you say? I said, no, I don't mean that. He's asking, what are you trying to imply? What are you insinuating? I said, no, John, I don't mean that. What you're thinking of what it means. I'm not, but I'm still telling my companion, doesn't he look like my Yusuf at home? What am I saying? I'm saying he's a bastard. In the most beautiful language. You are my only begotten son. He's begotten by me. Term sounds so endearing. Sounds so nice, But actually I'm swearing you in the most diplomatic manner that you are a bastard. And again I'm repeating, he looks like my son means I had something to do with his mother. He's a bastard. Can you see?